weekly roundup here on #Brant. I actually have an in-studio audience today, so it should be a lot of fun, a lot of random shit going on, I'm sure. I was not going to do a weekly roundup this week, and a few people were disappointed. Mostly people in this room right here. So I didn't have any ideas. I wasn't ready. I'm on vacation. I wasn't going to do a weekly roundup. So I totally stole this idea from Matt TV. So I'm going to be on Matt TV tonight, but we'll record this now at this time of night, and then I'll air this later on, and I'll just be expanding a little bit on, because I don't know how much him and I are going to talk about it. So if you watch Matt TV and you hear some of this stuff there, and then you hear some of it again, oh well, enjoy it a second time over. Okay, so first of all, we have to start with our useless information, which I did not have. Useless information came from the audience tonight. So this one's really good. Useless information, I've got two because there were two good entries. I decided to use two because this is the last one for the year. Okay, so Patrick Starfish from SpongeBob SquarePants. Does anyone know why he's so dumb? Because he lives under a rock. They told me this tonight. They told me this. I get as close as you can hear me. They told me this tonight. It took me a second to get it. Where you've been living all your life? Under a rock. All right. That's useless information number one. Number two, if you've ever played Mario, and if you haven't played Mario, you've been living. Will you guys stop? If you haven't played Mario, then you've been living under a rock with Patrick Starfish. So the princess's original name was Princess Toadstool. And everybody wondered why, because her name is actually Princess Peach. Well, apparently in Japan, her name was Princess Peach. It didn't get changed to Princess Toadstool until the game came to America. So, again, useless information. All right, let's get to the top five. Okay, number five. Number five is...
I can smell it!
What are you smelling?
The shit in her face!
Number five is Trump. I'm thinking that I'm getting outdone here. People are probably going to be paying attention to the table. Trump. And the reason I put Trump number five on this list is I will never put Trump at the top of any list. So top five, the number five story, number five spot for this week, or for this, is Trump. Why? You might ask why. Well, the reasons why are fake news, Twitteria, and Nazis, and on, and on, and on. Every time this guy opens up his mouth, it's something else. Okay, so number four.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Where did he go?
Number four. Hurricanes.
Mark on the couch.
So the big hurricanes for 2017 were Harvey, Jose, and Maria. It's not going to get any better. All right, I'm supposed to be ranting about stuff, so I'm going to go on a little bit of rant about this. Climate change isn't going to stop unless we make changes. So there's going to be more hurricanes, and then there's going to be more hurricanes, and they're going to be more and more devastating. People go, well, I thought it's so cold, especially right now. We're in a big cold snap. Well, global warming is not working. It's not global warming. It's climate change. Climate change brings great big hurricanes and stuff like that. So we're going to get more of that. Number three. I wonder if I can draw this. Number three.
Who got marker on my hand?
Who got marker on my face?
Oh my god!
I think
That's close enough.
Your neck.
It's the solar eclipse. I'm not trying to hypnotize anybody. The solar eclipse is number three on my list. We witnessed a partial total eclipse because we weren't in the right spot in North America. But in 2024, the total eclipse is going to pretty much go right over Woodstock. So we're going to be ready for that one. What we saw this year was pretty darn cool. When it comes back or when it comes around and lines up again, we're going to be ready for it. All right. Number two is 150. So Canada turned 150 years old today. Now I went looking for some stats, some quick stuff, literally just before I came upstairs. And I had a hard time finding stuff. Yep. Why am I sticking? Because you have shitty friends.
This year, not
No
today.
pictures.
What's that?
This year, not today.
What?
Canada didn't turn 150 today.
Oh, my wife is, my behind the camera wife is telling me that Canada did not turn 150 today. They turned 150 this year. My apologies for those who are keeping track of that shit. So yes, it turned 150 this year. So I went looking for some stats. The only thing I can tell you from 150 years ago is kids were a lot quieter back then. All right, what's the number one? What's the number one for me for this year? Or well, for this year, yes.
I taste.
See? What?
I taste the marker.
It's seeping into his face.
Taste the
Turn,
rainbow.
yeah, you have to get up and turn towards the camera and show them what happened.
Sears
Taste the
Canada.
rainbow.
Sears Canada closed up this year, and that meant about 15,000 people ended up without a job. That's for Canada, as far as I'm concerned. That's a big deal. Sears has been here; it's always been here. Now it's gone. The Sears catalog's coming in. The Wish Book. The Wish Book was a huge part of Patty and I's. I mean, you know, there's a big age difference between me and the folks sitting here at this table. That there was no internet, so getting that giant book at Christmas time to look at all the new toys and games and video games when they came along, they were all in there and whatnot. It was very, very cool. It's gone, but times changed. That's the way things go. The other thing that really sucks actually about 2017 was we lost Lord Downey, Tom Petty, Malcolm Young. We lost a lot of people. Those were the three that sort of stuck out in my head.
Rock in peace.
Rock in peace, there you go. So yeah. Now the one thing I haven't done through this entire video, I haven't thrown any markers. So I guess maybe I'm going to get through this one without any markers being thrown, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe.